Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing these rocks step-by-step process. I'm going to be going through all the steps, just one barrel this time. Sometimes I do both my Lortones. I have the 33B and the 45C, and it gets to be too much sometimes. A lot of rocks, just trying to do too much. So this video series, I'm just going to be doing my 45C, and I have some agates in here that I've already gone through previous tumbling steps. I had cut them and grind them down and done other things to them, and to get them to where they are now. I have a couple that I have done nothing to, but I think are pretty good to go. This looks like a cold water agate, maybe, I don't know, or some type of fossil. I've done a couple tests on them. I put some vinegar on them, and I used a steel knife to see if it was hard enough, if the limestone reacted with the vinegar reacted with it, to see if it was calcified, and it's not. So I think that one will be safe to go into the bucket. So yeah, this one, not done anything to it, so we can I'll make sure I show this one first every time, so we can get like a comparison as to how it's looking through each one of the steps. So I'm gonna put that one in the bucket. We got this one here, which is incredibly awesome. Some type of fossil, like some old cyanobacteria mat colonies, kind of fossil or something, I'm thinking. Already tested that one also. That one's good to go in the bucket. This one I had found also on Lake Michigan. This one's already gone through the tumbling process a little bit, rounded down. You can see like a little fossil pieces and like little bits of crinoids in there. It's more like a, I don't know, cherty material here, and then this is more of like a, sorry, it's not really focusing there, more of a quartzite looking material in this other half, and then there we go. You can see that much better now. There's a little layer of iron in there, so I'm guessing it was kind of orientated like this at one time. You can just kind of see the different layers of things that was going on. So that's cool. This one here took a lot of work. I saw this in the bin where I go collect rocks, to take them home and see if I can't, fix them up and make them look nice. It's a cool rock shop north of Milwaukee here. So yeah, I ground it down with my angle grinder quite a bit. Just tried to give it a nice shape that would tumble okay. And then I used my Dremel on it a little bit last night and kind of smoothed this down a little bit more. And didn't want to grind it and tumble it too much more in the first step, so I didn't want to lose all this cool stuff going on. So yeah, we'll see how this goes through, but this one's pretty awesome. Another one that I've had to doctor up a little bit. It's already gone through step one or two times, I'm not sure, but it's to the point now where it's good to go. This one came from Rogue Rockhound. See a really cool water line in there. This one's got a really neat yellowish greenish color. You can see all kinds of cool, like mossy inclusions or something in there. I've had this one for a little while. I'm excited to finally get this one into a bucket with some other ones to move along in the process. Got this stunning little agate that ready to go further along. So I'm going to go with step 1 again, in 5, 6, 7 days or something, just to pretty them up just a little bit more. There's still kind of a semi-rough spots, nothing that I'm really worried about. I don't think anything's really going to break off and cause too much damage. And these, plus also these ones here, I've not done anything to them, so they need to they need a step 1. This one's gone through a few times. It had this druzy like stuff on here, and this stuff is like really hard and rough and kind of gritty almost. So it was kind of cool, and I hated to lose that, but I can't have that affecting the other rocks in the tumbling process. Have a rough surface scratching against stuff. So, but this one's super pretty. This one came from out in Utah. A buddy of mine collected this and gave it to me. This one here, I really had to grind down a lot. I mean, I had to do a lot of grinding just to give it some kind of shape. But I could see some really pretty colors in it, and I was like, man, I gotta see what I can do with this. And I had to use my Dremel a little bit on it again, just to try to smooth it down a little bit. And it's got this little, I mean, it's gonna just keep getting deeper and deeper, but I think it's alright. We'll see. I think it'll be fine. And I had to grind this down quite a bit too. It had this little deep little pocket here, and it's kind of cool. That's starting to show up there. But yeah, this one's a really cool one. I think it's not much more we can do to it. I'd end up losing a lot more material if I just tried to grind that down completely, and I don't want to do that. I mean, wouldn't be nothing left of it if I had to start doing that. I think we have a piece of limb cast here, I think. I don't know. But this kind of had a weird shape, and I had to kind of cut it and make it more tumbleable. Is that a word? Tumbleable? Those ones are moving forward in the tumbling process. Look at the purples and greens in this one. Holy cow. Gorgeous deep red. There's some nice fortifications in there. Really cool. Another little piece I just sliced open. I was thinking about using this on my flat lap, but it's just a little too tiny and rounded to try to hold on to. So, plus it's got this little pocket there that opened up, and I'm not gonna worry about that in the flat lap. So this is gonna cause me issues. Look at this little crazy little guy. Got a Bahia agate. This one's really cool. Let's do the other half to it. This one's got a almost carnelian, but it's like more like a raspberry kind of color. Real deep red, purplish in color. And this one's definitely got some purples and got this nice, really pretty orange dreamsicle color. It's another one I had to grind down a little bit more with my Dremel, just to kind of doctor up just a little bit more. This had a little crack forming here, so it took me a little while to work it down with the Dremel, but I didn't really want to waste time tumbling it with some other. I really want to get this one moving forward, just because I really love it, and just so I took a little extra time with that last night, so I think it's good to go now. It's going through step one more time again anyways. Wow, look at that. That is awesome. I don't think this was dyed in any way, because I've been tumbling this and grinding this down quite a bit. I don't know if that was heat treated. I can't say. I don't really know. I don't think so, but I don't know. This pretty little Swazi agate. It's good to go. I have a bunch in my tumbler now, the Swazi agate pieces that are still needing a little more TLC before they move forward. Got this little Bahia that, meh, that's cool, but not as cool as some other ones that I've seen. Got this little nodule. This one's been tumbling for a little while. I'm just trying to wear away at some of this outside husky material. See what kind of colors were inside it. I didn't want to cut this one in half. I kind of like the way they look like this, these whole little nodules sometimes. So I'm just going to tumble this one as is, and always be filled with mystery and wonder, like what's inside there. This one here we have I get from Mr. Wilbon there. Crowley Ridge. I just couldn't think of what it was there for a second. I thought it had some kind of like a purplish color in it. I really can't tell. Hopefully when I tumble it some more, can see. I was kind of worried. I haven't tumbled this one just because of these little deep pockets. I've been worried that it might get too much grit in there and cause an issue, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to clean it out real good each time. Use a borax and a little toothbrush and scrub them clean. We got this fantastic one here. It's got some little mossy inclusions and kinds of agate goodness going on there. I was thinking about cutting this, but I kind of like that little shape, that little pattern right there. So we're leaving it. It's got a cool shape. I like it. That's character. I'm really excited for this one. I'm really excited for that one. I got this one here. This one here I was looking over quite a bit, and it's got like a little tiny crack in it, like right here, but you can kind of see it there. And I'd have to cut off this whole this whole tip there, and I don't really want to do that. That's kind of a cool pattern right there. That so I'm just gonna roll with it. I think it's gonna be fine. You know, it's not perfect, but wow, that is gorgeous. All right. We got this Bahia. Kind of curious to see exactly what much more opens up on that. It's already starting to look really cool, but I think it's going to look even more cool. What do you guys think? And all these other little pieces are just, you know, just little tiny pieces. This is the last one we got. Another little nodule I decided to leave as is. It's cool little shape. Interesting little guy. Gonna get tumbled just like that. Alright, so the little pieces are going in the bucket. Then I'm gonna be adding some probably 60-90 grit and let that run for a week, and then we'll check them out and see how they look and go forward from there. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, take care and rock on.